Number 1, I will show you a quick tip to make your array unmodifiable. Now let's have a create an array. In this array, we have 4 different elements, and as default, as you know, we can assign any element to any index of that array. So just before that, I will just write console log to make sure that I can see whatever I have in the array. Those are the values, and now I will be assigned a new value. So it will be array index 1 will be 5. So as you can see, the second element, which is in the index 1, is changing to the 5. And even though I can write array length will be 0, and as you can see, my array becomes an empty array because I remove all the elements inside this array. And also I can push a new element. For example, I will write array push 1. So it will push 1 at the beginning of the array, right? So I have only this element right now because I just assigned 5 to the second element. So I change the length, which means that the array becomes empty, and I push an element to the first index, and then I will remove the last element. So let's write it like that. Last element will be array pop. As default, pop removes the last element of the array, and since I removed it, as you can see, my array becomes an empty again. So what about if I want to make sure that my array is unmodifiable, which means that I will not be able to assign a value, change the length of the array, push a new element, or remove an element. So only thing that I have to do is write object freeze an array. So as you can see, it says cannot assign to read only property 1 of the object, which means that I cannot assign any value to this array. So if I write here console log array again, you will see that my array has as initial those four values. But when it comes to here and tries to assign a new value to the index 1, which means the second element, it got an error which says you cannot assign that because the object, this array, is an unmutable, which means that, as I said before, we cannot reassign any value, cannot change the length, push a new element, or remove an element. That's all for this quick tip, and see you in the next video.